Hello and welcome back to the channel, and today we have a lot to discuss in this video, but I couldn't fit everything into the title. First, I have an update about Royce's teases last week that something was coming on the 11th, and as it turns out, Royce was just playing with feelings on that one since it's the 12th and nothing's here. Of course, in his defense, he'll probably say that he cut out the date from his post, as the date November 11th was edited out of the original post moments later, but he wasn't quick enough as some fans took screenshots of the original post that showed the date November 11th. The Something's Coming post is still up on his Instagram, but now we're in the dark as we don't know when that something is coming. Like I said earlier, we have a lot to cover today, so next on the list is the fact that Eminem's cancellation has had the opposite effect. Of course, this is not surprising for the real fans, and we have always known that Eminem thrives when the LSM publish controversial news about him. So last week, a decade-old snippet from the Relapse era revealed that Eminem stated on a solo version of Things Get Worse that he sides with Chris Brown, and the full-length solo version of Things Get Worse is now online. I covered this in my last video and left a link in the description for those interested in the full song. So it was reported by major publications that quote-unquote Eminem fans were shocked by the lyrics and are outraged. On Twitter, it was the last straw for Eminem and he was officially cancelled by Twips. But it turns out that these publications only reminded music consumers to add another Eminem classic to their shopping cart last week, and the Eminem Show re-enters the chart this week at number 135, joining Kamikaze and Encore on the Billboard 200 chart. The Eminem Show charting once again wasn't the only positive thing that came out of Eminem's cancellation week, with all the negative press coverage, as Eminem extended a record he currently holds on streaming platform Spotify. Eminem is now closer to achieving a milestone that I'd describe as La Decima on streaming platform Spotify, as Eminem extends his record and becomes the first artist with 9 albums on Spotify to cross 1 billion streams. Encore is the latest to cross that milestone, and you need to realize that this album's release predates the platform, which makes this achievement even more impressive. That makes it 8 out of his 9 studio albums available on the platform that have crossed 1 billion streams, including the Evergreen compilation album that makes it 9 albums in total with over 1 billion streams. The Slim Shady LP is on its way there. It may take a while, but it's over 600 million streams right now and just over 300 million to go. Now, the LSM can accelerate the process for the Slim Shady LP by making headlines about some of the lyrics deemed controversial on that album. That worked wonders last week, so who knows? And before we get to the next topic at hand, if you enjoy content like this, remember to hit that like button to support the channel. If it is your first time here, also hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to never miss a video. Shady Records artist wants a taste of cancellation this week in the wake of the fact that Tyler's fans at a music festival booed Drake. According to Boogie, LA's crowd is trash, there I said it, cancel me. And I find this quite interesting because Tyler's fans are taking a playbook from the man himself, Tyler, on how he's acted in the past few years, and I'd explain the connection. As an Eminem fan, I was disappointed in him when Eminem took him and his clique on tour prior to his quote-unquote rebellion, and people's response, probably his fans, defended him, adding that he was just keeping it real with how he felt about Eminem's newer music. It's funny how we have a similar situation here, and in this case I say the same about his fans in the show that booed Drake. They were just keeping it real on how they feel about the fact that he brought out Drake when they probably expected Frank Ocean. Now, I'm not saying what they did to Drake was a good thing, but maybe they've learned to keep it real from their man Tyler, even when it's detrimental to his career and relationship with Drake. Tyler took to Twitter to complain about his fans. I thought bringing one of the biggest artists on the planet to a music festival was fire, but flip side a little tone deaf knowing the specific crowd it drew. Some created a narrative in their head and acted out like rear ends when it didn't come true, and I don't roll with that. I believe that narrative is probably that they expected Frank Ocean and not Drake, so they kept it 100 with him. Tyler added, "That was like mob mentality and cancel culture in real life, and I think that is trash." So what are your thoughts on all these? The fact that Cancellation acted as promo for Eminem, the new Milestone as Encore crosses 1 billion, and Tyler's fans booing Drake as they kept it 100 with Tyler on how they felt. Leave your thoughts below, like and subscribe if you haven't, and see you on the next one.